Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We're going to be attempting the new Fighting Spirit of the Saiyans and Pride of the Wicked Bloodline event. I know there's two stages. We're taking on stage 1 against Cooler. This is the team we're going to be bringing. Wanted to use the new Goku. When we face off against Goku, I'm going to bring the new Cooler. Use the new SJ3 Goku I pulled yesterday as well, now that I finally have him. I'm not entirely sure what to expect from this event. I know when it first dropped, people were like, oh, you need the U units, this is terrible, which I've also seen screenshots of people not using them whatsoever. So I don't think that's true. I know you have advantageous characters, which we've had those style of events before, which is fine. But apparently it's not that difficult. As I said, I have no idea what to expect from this, but apparently it's not that tough. Apparently it's not that tough, and you can literally beat it without the new units. But of course, like a lot of stages, or some stages we've had prior, and some events we've had prior, there are advantageous characters who do a little bit extra damage. Like, for example, a collection of epic battles was one of them where Namek Goku dropped. Okay, we've literally just annihilated one of Cooler's cronies. So yeah, maybe this event is relatively easy, but it's just reminding me of a collection of epic battles, if I'm being completely honest, where you can do it without the new units, but it's a little bit easier with them, but it's not too difficult. Maybe a slight challenge, probably when we face Cooler anyway. But it's not anything, you know, outrageous, probably. And SJ3, well, currently SJ2 Goku is probably about to annihilate Thouser, or Sauser. But yeah, I have no idea what to fully expect from this event, apart from I've heard a lot of people say it's not that hard, but, you know, it's new content, why not cover it? And also give me a chance to use the new the Tech LRSSJ Goku, or another chance to use him again, because he is just amazing. He is very, very good. So we're going to pop him in slot 1. He does have his guard right now. He literally is linking perfectly with his son, the LRAGL SSJ Goku. Goku? Definitely not his son, that's him. The AGL LRSSJ Gohan. And we do want this Goku to take a few hits. I haven't seen him on a 170 lead team yet. I've literally only used him twice at this point, both on 200% category leads, because he works so well with the gods. But we do need him to take some damage, take a few hits. I mean, super attacking him is fine, Cooler. You go for that while he's got his guard active. Not to mention, you're going to build up his passive for me, which is great. 45k damage. So far, this event is, as I said, it just kind of reminds me of a collection of epic battles. I mean, let me know down in the comments. Does that kind of remind you of what it is as well? There might be some type of challenge there, but for the most part, it's not too difficult. I mean, Gohan's taking 40k on a basic. He hasn't stacked yet, but he does have type advantage, so yeah, I'm definitely going to stick with that. It definitely does remind me of collection of epic battles. There's a slight challenge there, but you could probably get past it pretty easily. And, you know, even though it does say there's advantageous characters, which are probably just characters from the movie itself, including the two new units, the Goku and the Cooler, you probably don't necessarily need them. I might as well transform him next turn just because Cooler's literally about to die. And it looks like my phone's potentially about to die as well. I forgot to put that on charge. But yeah, it just kind of reminds me of that, where they do help a little bit because they do extra damage. But other than that, you probably just don't need them. As I said, I've seen screenshots of people beat the event without them. So yeah, I mean, it's probably just a fun event themed around the Cooler's Revenge movie that you can get some extra rewards from. I saw there was orbs, you know, stones being the main one. Things like that. So the final phase is AGL. Okay, so they've kind of set up the final phase of that typical fashion of, oh yeah, the main boss literally has, you know, is type weak against one of the brand new units. But once again, you probably don't need them. Goku, does he still have his? Yeah, he should still have his guard. He should still have his guard. So he should be tanking relatively well in slot 1. Also has type advantage as well. SJ4 Goku's about to massively raise his attack and defense as well. Any additionals, he's going to do it again. Okay, he's been supered, that's fine. That's literally the best candidate to receive a super from this rotation. Or SJ4 Goku, we could have counted 149k. Yeah, as I said, it definitely reminds me of a collection of epic battles in terms of like difficulty and kind of structure to the event. But yeah, we're kind of just cleaning house right now. I know that Tech LRSSJ Goku is pretty much one of the advantageous characters, and he has type advantage right now, but considering how much damage everyone else is doing, yeah, you don't really need them. Plus, there's other advantageous characters from the film. I know most of them are free to play, but you could probably just run a bog standard like Goku's family team and just absolutely destroy this. At least that's how it's looking to me. You know, any new event, any new content we get to cover this, like, got a slight challenge to it where we can get dragon stones, rewards, those type of things. I'm all for it. Not everything has to be like red zone level with difficulty. We've got active after active. I mean, we might as well pop this. And then we're going to pop SSJ4 Gokus and Cooler should be dead. And I'm assuming that that's it. I doubt there's something after this. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, this is not too difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's not too difficult. But what do you get for beating it? I know the types of rewards and items you get for beating it, but what exactly am I getting? Like 5 stones, 1 stone. The 1 stone for the clearance, then we got the missions. Okay, you get 2 stones and you get some bronze equips. Oh, you get some Kais as well. Okay, I'm down for that. Okay, yeah, no, this is literally just reminds me of a collection of epic battles, but there's stage 1 complete. I was going to split stage 2 up, but considering how short this video is going to be if I don't do stage 2, we might as well do it in both videos. Or, sorry, you might as well do it in this one video here. So once again, to keep it in theme, we are bringing the new Strength LR Cooler with us. We've got the Terrifying Conquerors team with that 200% lead going. And we're going to be running that rotation that I've been wanting to run since our new cooler was dropping, which is both LR Cooler and also the LR Full Power Freezer, which we have none of right now. That's okay. I mean, we can literally just tank absolutely everything on this rotation because of both golden freezers. So, I mean, I'm here for this. We'll save all those strength orbs for cooler next turn. Not that he's probably really going to need them. Actually, no, he won't need them once he's fully built up, once eventually he gets that key plus 10, which is just generally insane to have an LR. But you constantly want to be hitting an 18 key with the stack attack. Same with Goku, to be fair. You always want that 18 key to constantly stack his defense. And you literally get it like that. Like, there's no effort required. It's literally just, you already have it. Get 1 key sphere. Everyone else can get the key spheres on the rest of the rotation. And that's another nice thing. And that's another thing that I didn't really notice. Or it didn't really click. Oh, okay. Easy Final Form Cooler just took 48k on a basic. I know he hasn't really built up at all. But that's a fair chunk to be taken on a basic, I'm not gonna lie. So maybe the super attacks, which I haven't been hit with, could probably hurt a little bit. I kind of don't want to leave Cooler in slot 1 because of all that tightness advantage right now then. So I generally might do this. Yeah, I'm generally going to do this just in case. As I said, it's definitely giving me collection of epic battle vibes in terms of there's a slight challenge there. You can be caught if you're not careful. There is advantageous characters to do more damage and get you through the event quicker. I mean, even with type advantage, Freezer's still taking 30k on a basic. How much are you going to take on a super? 236k? Yeah, this is definitely like a revamped, more updated collection of epic battles. Like, as I said, not everything has to be on the level of like Red Zone or Cell Max event. But it's definitely giving me those type of vibes. No stack with Cooler, unfortunately, but Gohan is now dead. There's an additional, built up a bit more. There's another additional. I'm not sure if he has a dupe. He does have it. Actually, no. There's Terrifying Conqueror's ally. He can still have a dupe, though, but he's building up his passive very quickly. This is why Cooler's currently one of the best in the game. But mine is going to stack his attack a bit, and of course, hopefully get those additionals off. He's got the 2 built-in ones. He's got the one for having a Terrifying Conqueror's ally on the team for the first 3 turns as well, so that's going to be at least 4 attacks. Actually, no, it will just be 4 attacks, of course. Mine doesn't have a dupe. I'm still very tempted to go back in the banner to get a dupe of Cooler. He's still taking almost 50, literally just shy of 50k on a basic. So yeah, this is definitely like a revamp of... Definitely a revamp of like collection of epic battles. Golden Freezer doesn't have his damage reduction, so I'm gonna pop this just to be safe. I don't want to be caught too much. Kind of glad I used the Aether, stacking up Freezer's attack a little bit. Kind of wish I got the 18 keys so we actually got to stack some defense, because he may need it. He may need it. But judging by the Goku one we just did, who was Cooler was what was he? He was AGL, so he was type disadvantaged to, of course, the new Carnival exclusive Tech LRSSJ Goku. So that means Goku in this stage is probably gonna be he's probably gonna be Fizz. Yeah. So Cooler can just kind of run wild, pretty much. I'm actually going to pop a Whis just to be careful, because Cooler isn't fully brought up. That's a lot of key spheres for him, though, which I'm all here for that. Second for Frieza, we're going to super attack before he gets hit, and Golden Frieza can just chill at the end with all that damage reduction. Okay, Goku supering us. We do have a Whis active, so how much damage is going to do even with Type of Voyage? Again, he's not fully brought up, so how much damage is this going to do with the Whis? 41k. He's already up to a 6.6 million attack stat, and he hasn't even fully brought up his passive yet. Cooler is generally just a wild unit. Like, the sheer raw power of LR Final Form Cooler, I think, is just kind of unmatched. Like, he reminds me how Fizz VB back in the day, and also Tech VB was back in the day, because the amount of damage you would not only do, but the damage you would do accumulatively in total was just unmatched. So Cooler, when he's fully brought up, is like doing like 9 to 11 million attack stats, and then additioning about 3 times. Some scenarios, depending on where you are in his passive, if you've got the 10th attack 4 times, you've got dupe 5 times, and he's just going wild. Let me pop the active. You know, you must die by my hand. Sorry, Cooler. Yeah, your younger brother, decided to steal the spotlight. This is basically how Namek should have played that. But yeah, as I said, it just kind of reminds me of a more updated, revamped collection of epic battles. Slight challenge. You know, nothing we can't handle, considering how difficult content is nowadays with like Red Zone. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty fun event. Just have themed around the worldwide download celebration and the theme of the movie, which is Cooler's Revenge. But bang, there is stage 1, stage 2 complete. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. And peace.